what's up?
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everyone. It's another Friday and it's time for game hunting with the Game Hunters. We are your host for tonight. My name is Maisie.
I'm Bok Nugatari.
And we got, of course, our community manager for YGG Fallen Corpses.
Hello. Good morning, good evening, guys.
Yeah, GM,
Hello,
everyone.
hello.
How's everyone? How are you doing, guys?
Always on Fridays, I'm perfect.
Friday.
I'm
Cheating for the weekend.
inundated. Yeah, you guys are gonna have a busy one with the summit coming up so
For
soon.
sure.
You think so?
Party.
Yes. I am, on the other hand, just inundated with so many gap requests. You should see my DMs right now.
Oh my god. I feel for you and for Date and for the rest of our core team who's handling. Have you seen how many people have been DMing Nate? Like there's been a huge demand for Nate last night I
Yes,
saw.
that's true.
But yeah, guys, as we are wrapping up Gap season 4, we are doing our best to, get on with the betting and of course reward everyone. And then we're gonna have the summit and which we will be partying and celebrating.
I'm guessing it's more the excitement than anything
Yes.
else.
Yeah, they're pumped up. Yes. Yep. So, for tonight on Game Hunters, of course, you know it by now. We start with our game news now, our GNN. GNN. For tonight, let me share my screen.
What good things you have for us today.
Let's see what is on the news tonight.
Usually you bring us huge news.
Huge.
Well, the names that play every single time, they are like, oof.
Let's see. Of course, guys, this is Game News Now, our GNN. Never miss a single thing. Of course, this is brought to you by PlayToEarn.net, your leading source for play-to-earn crypto, NFT, and blockchain games. PlayToEarn.net.
Hello, Mao-sama.
Hi, Mouse-sama. Of course, for our first one, it's Animoca.
Tell me, this is not huge. You see Animoca first thing.
Okay, Animoca brands Japan to disrupt anime collectibles with Liar NFT.
Yes, this anime came out the previous season.
Yeah, the previous season. And how'd you like it?
It was nice.
It's like if you have seen Classroom of the Elite, no
Yeah.
game, no life. This anime has the same vibe.
What really amazes me is that in this anime essentially just came out
And now,
exactly.
yeah, last week we were talking about how big names are trying to get in some of the exclusive Japanese titles into Web3 like Zoids.
Yeah.
So now we see that anime is so being brought up by Animoca Brands. So yeah, Animoca Brands is setting a new trend in memorabilia. They have announced the launch of e-figurine NFTs from the popular TV anime Liar. These NFTs are to be released in March 2024 and will be available in the virtual realm of San Fran Tokyo's WeBox. I knew it. I told you we have to be in WeBox.
Well, we knew it, but what to do?
I knew it was coming. We tried getting
Yes,
into
you cannot
it.
be everywhere.
You cannot be everywhere. But yeah, if you don't know, the anime Liar was first aired on Crunchyroll in July 2023 and quickly gained a fan base. And now fans can own a piece of this digital success. The Web3 collection features beloved characters like Himeji, Sayoniji, Shina, and a lot more. With 1,000 NFTs for each character, they are set to be highly exclusive.
Okay.
We know by now that if the minting is only 1,000,
Yes, we know what's happening.
it's
We know what happens.
and this is anime. Like I don't know, Fallen, are you into anime?
Yeah, I watch quite a bit actually with my fiance here. I did not pick Liar Liar for last season just
Last
because
season.
it seems like there is an influx of new anime every season
Mm,
now, and it's getting harder and harder. So we gotta actually pick what we want to watch.
true. Yeah, we do this.
Might might have to check it out now.
Yeah, yeah. It's like no game,
Yeah.
no life. Like, what's your top pick? I know this is like gonna be a huge
For this
conversation.
season, don't
Oh
make
yeah,
it easier.
so far
Uh,
for this year.
for this year, I'm not quite sure. I'm really liking Jujutsu Kaisen. I know that's
Mm.
probably like
JJK.
common for everybody, but
Mm-hmm.
Mappa is just crushing it this year.
For
Yeah, indeed,
sure,
that's true.
Mappa. Please don't stop. I know this has been going on around Twitter that they're gonna do they're gonna boycott the animators are gonna stop producing it. But yeah.
Hello, Agent K.
Oh, Agent
Mhm.
K. Hi. So yeah, moving on with the news. Yes. So Animoca brand has been established in 2021. It's a Japan subsidiary of Animoca Brands Corporation Limited. So with a mission to bridge Japanese IPs with a global audience via blockchain tech, the firm offers full stack Web3 services. These services are designed to connect publishers, brands, artists, and game studios with fans worldwide. So this is just the start. No doubt, the launch of Liar Liar e-figurine NFTs is a bold move by Animoca Brands Japan. They represent not just a new product, but the future of collectibles, blending technology and culture. Now it has started. This is what we've been
Yeah, I
saying
think
for years
anime
now.
NFTs is the next step.
Yeah, it's the
It's a
next
bit
step.
late, but I guess they started now.
But exciting times, yeah,
Yeah.
to be in this space right now. So yep, let's get on with the second one. Second one for GNN, Phantom Galaxy.
I like what I see.
Yes,
Yay.
Phantom Galaxies blast off into early access. So yep, PG ushers in an era in gaming with its early access launch, presenting a free to play model, innovative gameplay mechanics, and improved player experiences. So, free to play across multiple platforms, embracing inclusivity. Phantom Galaxies had adopted to play approach. This strategic decision allows gamers to not access the game through the Phantom Galaxies launcher, but via popular platforms like Steam and Epic Game Store. Every game right now it's either on Steam and Epic Games.
Mhm.
Nice. Notably, the Steam version caters to a spectrum of gamers by excluding Web3 integration. So Steam is really going forward with this restriction.
No matter what they announce at the end, yes.
Yeah. So one standout addition to the game is the Ranger Activity Burn-Up Chart, or Ranger ABCs, a progress system that tracks player activity over time. This system rewards players with in-game items such as ores, credits, U cubes, based on their levels of engagement. The Ranger ABCs offer a variety of rewards options, catering to both players on Steam and those playing the Web3 integrated version.
I didn't hear anywhere about Astrafair, but okay.
Yeah, but yeah, this ensures an engaging gaming experience for all. Yeah, I think you can only enjoy the Astropher.
If you have NFTs or planets
No, if you play the Web3
version.
version.
Oh, that's
I think it's only logical because you can onboard Web2 players who just want to play the game, and then for Web3 players who wants to own a piece of the game.
yeah, true.
So yeah, return of iconic starfighters and in-game NFT portfolio. PG has brought enhancement to gameplay by introducing both PvE and shared public locations. Now, players can choose between spaces for solo missions or public spaces for more interactive experiences with other players. This addition adds depth to the game, giving players control over their gaming environment.
Mhm.
Nice. Would you go solo or with a party?
I will go both,
Oh, both.
depending the mood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
depends on the mode. Because we have over here at YGG, we have our own Phantom Galaxies community.
Yes.
So if you are looking, for other players to play with, yeah, you can contact either AC, Nomad, yeah, and
Yeah.
we are always gathering the gang.
We have our NFTs. We are ready.
Hopeful, yes. Yeah. So in response to player feedback, Phantom Galaxies has made improvements to its respawning mechanics. Nice. The game has also revamped the Buster Pylon ability. So these updates enhance the combat experience. Also, it shows the game's commitment to evolving based on player input, ultimately improving gameplay overall.
Nice stuff.
So if you wanna see Phantom Galaxies, it's available now. You can play it. This one is, of course, from Animoca, and the developer is Blowfish Studios.
Nice.
Last one?
Last one.
Last one. Oh, look at that!
Okay. Nice.
Parallel! Speaking of Epic Games, Parallel gets Epic Games Store approval. Jeez.
Nice.
So this approval marks a major step for Parallel in the competitive gaming market. Let's go. Parallel, a sci-fi trading card game, which we will dive into a bit more later, has reached a key milestone by gaining approval from the Epic Game Store. This signals a new phase for the game as it gears up for its open beta. The inclusion in Epic Games, known for its selectivity, showcases the project's potential. Nice.
Of course, yeah.
The beta promises an exclusive experience for Windows PC gamers. Entry is limited to select players who need to create an account and receive approval. This approach aims to create an optimal environment for testing and refining the TCG. During the beta, players will get to explore the latest build of Parallel, and the devs are committed to conducting regular maintenance while working on introducing new features. This dual focus ensures both stability and innovation in gameplay.
Nice stuff.
So, a key feature of the beta is the arrival of Rookie Mode. Here, players face the challenge of achieving wins with different parallels. Each victory brings a range of rewards, including packs, decks, and a coveted legendary card.
Okay.
Jeez.
Nice.
Those who achieve 25 wins across 5 factions are rewarded with extra packs, adding to the competitive spirit. Mhm.
I like what I hear.
Yes, so the Epic Game Store's approval is more than just a nod of acceptance. It marks a pivotal moment in Parallel's journey towards a thrilling open beta. For TCG enthusiasts and players, this represents a much awaited chapter in the world of strategic sci-fi gaming.
Good stuff.
Good
It's
stuff,
nice to hear
good
this
stuff.
news.
And I bet because of that, you would want to hear more about this game. How are you testing out things, Fallen, with Parallel? Are you winning a lot?
I am definitely not winning a huge amount. TCG is not my bread and butter, but I do know I have been playing quite a bit, trying to crank out the battle pass here, and been taking a few cues from Dizzy here, our regional kind
Yeah.
of YGG master at TCGs there. Dizzy's, I think, top 100. He's been killing it. We actually have a few top 100 players, so shout out to all of them.
Yes,
Nice.
shout
Yeah,
out.
congrats.
So, yep. What about you, Boku? Boku has been a TCG player ever since.
Yeah, I guess that's my genre.
Yes. Yes, it's in your blood. So, what do you think about Parallel? I know you haven't downloaded the latest
With
build.
Parallel, it's a bit funny. I always play all TCG games, usually
Mhm.
Web 2 or Web 3.
Yeah.
But with Parallel, it was always something was happening the important days, like minting,
You missed
announcements.
it.
It was always something going on
Uh-huh.
the specific days.
Yes.
So that's why Parallel is probably the only TCG in Web3 that I haven't played yet.
You must check it out. And we will dive into that in a bit. So, yep, that is for our GNN tonight. Game News Now, brought to you by PlayToEarn.net, your leading source for play-to-earn crypto, NFT, and blockchain games. PlayToEarn.net.
Thank you, Amazing, for educating us. Yes.
Educating us.
Of course.
Of course. Yep. And yeah, there we go. Saying hi to all of our guildmates over here at discord.gg/YGG. Hi, Lord Grim. Thank you so much for joining us, Indra, Jude, and of course our Marshals, Nocturnal, for sharing the screen. So yeah, speaking of parallel, yeah, there has been grab it. That's been like hype over this TCG here in YGG because we have been doing our game spotlight for the week and showcasing parallel. So tonight we have our friends from Paragon's DAO, and we have Agent K here over at Twitch. So yeah, we will talk about and try to showcase to you guys what Parallel is all about after we play this bumper. Let's go. Yep, there you have it. Our bumper for our GH plays and of course our GH Dev Talk for tonight, parallel. So let's call on over our friends from Paragon's DAO. We have Kinto.
Hey everyone.
Hello, hello.
Hey guys.
And of course, Flap Jackson is here as well.
Hey everybody! Did my
Hey.
camera
Hello, guys.
did my camera fail?
Yeah.
Yeah, it did. It does.
Oh, great! That's always good.
Exciting. How are you guys?
Oh, good, oh, good. I really enjoyed that little segment about Animoca and Phantom Galaxies NFT. I did not watch that anime, but it sounds good. It's actually very famous, you say? It was a hit.
It was one of the top 10 of the previous
Of
season,
the
I
previous
guess. Yeah,
season,
layer,
yes.
layer.
It gives you the classroom of the elite kind of thing.
Vibes.
And no game, no life. Yeah, mix.
Awesome.
So how are you, Flap?
Yeah, doing great. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out my camera issues, but maybe I'll let it slide for the moment. Yeah, doing awesome. Your intro was that rock intro is absolutely killer. Pump me up.
Thank you.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So also have Agent K here on the Twitch chat. Hello, Agent K. So yeah, yes,
Should we start with Quinto
yeah,
or Quinto?
Quinto.
Yeah.
It's Quinto, it's Quinto.
Okay, Quinto. Do you wanna take it off?
Yeah, can you
Uh,
tell us about Cause so Quinto over here, guys, is the handles the education department here in Paragons now. So yeah, tell us about your role.
so um, I what I do the most is to stream just through the Paragon Style channel, and I play and I talk about my moves, so what I'm doing, what I could do, what is most likely my opponent doing. Basically teaching people about parallel. Also, we take a lot of the stream to announce and promote our products and anything else we want to promote. I also go and work on the tournaments. I cast the tournaments that we make. Um, I also, I'm sorry, guys. I also work on the Discord and create challenges for our community for them to learn more about the game and create conversations around everything regarding how to get better, answering questions if they have them.
Agent K is saying that probably you are making so many players better. Thank you.
Yes,
Helping out the players.
that's my objective. I have always said that better players equals more players. So in that sense, I'm doing that, and also I share the MetaDex. I do the like if I see good players posting their MetaDex, I create a list of them in our channel. I also post my own players. I do guides. I also post daily videos. I've been posting videos about the guides, about my best matches every day. So yeah, it's basically everything regarding making people better at the game.
Nice.
Nice,
That's
nice.
very
Yes,
nice.
making so many players, not just know the game, but to be better.
Exactly.
Yes. Yeah. How? So what about you, Flap Jackson, Flap J?
Yes, Flat J. Yeah, so
Rapper.
my role is focused on communications and marketing, but really I wear a ton of different hats around the DAO. So, anything from obviously Twitter and promoting our products and getting involved in the community, all the way to helping project manage the development of some of our products, and we can talk you through a little bit about some of those today. But yeah, that's kind of my day-to-day job. We've got a talented team of it's got to be 16 or 17 people that work at the DAO full time.
That's a lot.
Yeah, about half of them are developers, and then the other half of us are focused on community and marketing and strategy, and growth and all of that. So yeah, maybe I can tell you a little bit about Paragon's DAO and who we are and what
Yes.
we do in the context of the parallel world.
Share your screen.
Yeah, sure. Let's pull up my screen, and actually, I hope the audio comes through here because we've got a brand new video hot off the press that I wanted to show you.
That's really nice. Yeah.
Awesome. So that is that's a little intro video. That's actually we got that prepared for the YGG conference coming up this week. So
Yeah.
those of you that are attending that, you'll probably be seeing a lot of that on repeat. So I hope you don't get too sick of it.
At last, it's the chance for me to
Yeah.
start playing parallel.
Yeah, this is it.
Yeah.
I hope we get merch.
Well, I'm sure the Parallel guys will be bringing some of their merch. They've got a lot of great stuff.
Yeah.
And I know that they'll be there in person, along with one of our representatives from Paragon's DAO. So our lead contributor DeFi Ted will be at the conference this week too. So
We say Jay and Quinto
Yes.
told me to educate me, please.
But they wouldn't know if you are the shark or not.
Ah, that's true. That's true.
you have to paint your face.
If you see someone walking around with the girl with the pink hair, that's probably Bogo.
I guess.
So yeah, we'll be hanging out. Yes, this coming week, Web3 Games Summit. So hello, Scopsy, Autoscopsy. Wow, nice name.
So guys, sorry guys, I mean, I wanted to ask,
Yeah,
what is your favorite Web2 TCG? And
Web2 TCG.
out of curiosity,
Aha.
it's not necessary like to answer. Out of curiosity, and what was the first thing that made you look into parallel?
Oh,
It's easy, right? It's not difficult questions.
nice.
Yeah, absolutely. Kinto, you want to start?
Yeah, of course. So definitely my favorite Web2 TCG is Hearthstone,
Hearts.
and yeah, I play Hearthstone since the beta.
Nice,
Uh,
nice.
because actually Warcraft has been my favorite franchise forever, and then I started getting into crypto, but it was until the end of 2022 that I found out about Parallel, and I kept digging. I didn't understand it very well at the beginning, but when I find out it was a TCG, and I started seeing the art of the cards and the community and how it was structured, I was like, dude, this is it. This is what I've been I didn't realize that a great game was getting built until it was one and a half year later of the release of the NFTs. So yeah, I definitely, and then I kept digging. It was also saw about the lore, the technology that they are gonna have and already has the free to play style. Everything. I think it mirrors a great franchise in the making. The greatest, biggest next franchise in the making, definitely. So yeah, I absolutely got hooked.
Nice.
Nice. Great.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hear other gamers.
Yeah. What about
Yeah,
you, Pop J? Pop J.
Yeah,
I'm
so
calling you Pop J now, like you're rapping.
Oh, that's great. I love it. It's funny because Flap Jackson is not a name I've ever really gone by until I got into this space. So funny enough, I'm not really a gamer by background or nature. I've never played TCG games before I discovered Parallel. So what got me into what got me into Parallel was actually one of my good friends is on the team. So he had told me about this game that they're building. So the Parallel team is based in Toronto. I live in Toronto as well. And anyway, so he told me about this game that they're building. I've always been, for many years I've been, on the periphery of kind of interest in Web3 and always exploring a little bit. So he kind of clued me into what they were building. I saw it personally as like the first real application to like NFTs that I thought made sense for a broad audience. I know, even though I'm not a TCG player, I know that there's like a huge amount of TCG players that they value their cards, that they
That's
trade their cards, and that really like sparked something in my mind that like, oh, okay, this is like some really cool potential over and above, NFT profile pictures. Like that's something that didn't click with me. Trading card game that clicked with me. So that's what kind of got me interested, and I started doing a lot of research. I bought into the pre-sale with Parallel. So I've been kind of involved since they first started. I discovered Paragon's DAO, partway into that journey. And what Paragons is a community organization that's been built. It's not affiliated officially with Parallel, but we kind of build alongside Parallel to support the ecosystem. So I thought what Paragons was doing was really cool. Now we've got over 38,000 playable cards that we plan to lend out to anybody that wants to play it.
Wow, be part of Paragon now.
Exactly. So like, the barrier to entry for I'll tell you a little bit about like kind of the economics of the win to earn in Parallel, but it's you need to have 40 NFTs to maximize your prime earnings. So a deck of 40 NFTs to maximize your prime earnings. That's kind of hard to come by. Even like for me, I've been involved in Parallel since the very beginning. I've been collecting cards every pack drop. I've been buying, selling, blah blah blah. But I usually don't have 40 cards to make a deck. 40 NFT cards to make a deck. So there's that kind of gap that Paragon's DAO can kind of solve for by lending out cards to players, helping anybody maximize their deck with 40 cards. So that was kind of the first thing that clued me into Paragon's DAO, and I started doing some part-time contributions, and then ended up quitting my real life job and diving into this thing full time. So it's been awesome.
Wow,
that's awesome to hear. Yeah, always when I hear that.
Yes.
You go full dive in Web3. Yeah.
The leap of faith, right?
Yes, exactly.
So I guess our community is gonna ask like, how do I be part of Paragon?
Yes. Feel free to share with us the details.
Absolutely. Well, I'd say the first place to kind of get involved is and I'm sharing my screen here. It's worth checking out the website, just cluing yourself into a little more about what we're about. But so the concept is, we want to level up players and guilds, and so you can read a little bit more about that on our website. We've got a Discord where that's where most of the conversation happens. At this point, we've got an active Twitter channel. So that's at Paragon's DAO. And then, Quinto, you're streaming every day. You're streaming Parallel every day. Quinto is, one of the top Parallel players. He's got an awesome mind for the strategy. He plays with he doesn't need to play with the top deck to do awesome. So he'll experiment with these ridiculous decks and like go on a crazy 15 game win streak with these like ridiculous decks that you would never even think of. So you can watch his streams and learn. That's what we're here for, to level up players.
Noted. Thank you.
Yeah, definitely watch the streams. The streams have become like a little hub where people from the community come and have a chat and ask questions. Also, since we're live, they can have that time to ask direct questions and learn about whatever they want. I mean, I will answer it, and I will answer also about any subject. And also, I usually talk about latest developments in Parallel or anything that has to do with it. And answering questions from the community talks to themselves also in the chat. It's really an amazing an amazing opportunity. Get involved in the streams, in the Discord also, in our Discord. Yeah. So yeah, that's those are the best ways to get involved now. Get also we have the Silly Quest, the Silly Quests flap. You want to talk about them?
Zilly.
Yeah, sure. So we've got this. We've set up what we're calling the Paragon's Portal. So it's a monthly set of giveaways. So we've funded this wallet with dozens and dozens. I think 120 parallel related assets. So we've got some of these avatars which have gone on a crazy run recently. We've got Prime Key hoodies, which if you've been in the community for a while, they're like a grail merchandise item for early collectors. We've got a bunch of card backs. We've got an art card in here, and those are very, very valuable as well. A bunch of parallel comics, etc. So that's our monthly portal prize pool. We're administering it through Zilly, which is kind of a platform that's you can kind of claim XP for completing quests, kind of like your GAP program on YGG. So yeah, we've got a bunch of challenges. Quinto's got these parallel challenges, so he puts these in every few days or so. So encourages people to go in and share what their strategy would be in a given situation during gameplay. And then we use this to promote whatever else is going on within our DAO as well. So at the end of the month, we give away these. We do a draw for some of these prizes based on the leaderboard of the people that participated in the current sprint on Zilly. So that's another cool way to get involved in the DAO.
Yeah.
And then, given this is Web3, we've got a treasury of 38,000 plus parallel assets. We're building products, and we plan to be earning some revenue off of these products. And I'll actually give you a quick tour of one of these products in a moment. But we also have our Paragon's DAO token, which is called PDT. So that's essentially our governance token for to participate in our DAO. So that's kind of how you become, I guess, quote unquote, a true DAO member is with the PDT token. So you can read a little bit more about the token on our website. That's you can find that on Uniswap or whatnot. And we've got some really cool tools on the website so you can stake the token and actually my wallet's not connected right now, but you can earn Prime by staking the PDT token.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
And then we're really committed to transparency around our treasury. So we publish semi-annual treasury reports, but we also have this cool dashboard on our website that shows exactly the makeup of our treasury, so you can understand kind of what you're getting into. And then if you don't necessarily agree with some of the valuations on our treasury, or if you want to model something a little bit different, we've got this modeler page. So if you think ETH is going to be worth 2,500 in a month from now, you can see what the treasury might be worth at that point.
That's cool.
So you can kind of play around with that. So that's all related to our token and our treasury. So yeah, other ways to kind of get involved with the DAO there.
Yeah.
So, for example, Flat J, I'm really interested. I wanna rent some cards to start to see if I like it before I buy my own cards. I just hop to the Paragon website, and from there I can rent the cards, or I must go to other websites like Lutras and do it from there.
So the way Parallel is setting up card lending is through a system that they call bonds. So bonds are essentially their term for guilds. Now that hasn't been launched yet, and that's coming very soon. So we're not actively lending cards yet until their bond system is live.
I
Now,
see.
when their bond system is live, it'll be, our basically the lending platform will be tied into it. So what you're looking at right now is a preview of kind of our like guild interface,
Uh-huh.
where you can go and mint your ID, your like Paragon's ID NFT, which is your pass to be able to borrow cards from us, and then you'll
Nice.
be able to go off to an interface and borrow cards for free.
Perfect.
And
Wow.
essentially what we built out is like a reputation as credit system. So based on your performance in game, you earn um, credits to be able to lend playable cards. So essentially
Oh,
the premise is the better the player, the better the cards they'll be able to borrow. Um,
nice. Yeah.
and we don't charge anything for it. The way it works is we would just take like a percentage of the prime earnings, for
Ooh.
allowing you to borrow the cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, you cannot just hop in as a newbie and take all
Yeah.
the good cards for yourself. No, you know.
That's why I want to know if
Yeah.
everything is gonna happen from their website.
Mm-hmm.
So okay.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that's
so
like how it is. Yes. Yeah.
yeah, so they'll have a great interface for that, and just basically if you want to participate through us, you would just kind of mint your membership, and then you should be able to use their interface to borrow cards.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do you wanna share with
Yeah.
us the website? It's Paragon. Dot.
It's paragonsdao.com.
Okay.
Paragonsnow.com.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So can we mint the Paragon Pass now? Like when
Not
we,
yet.
not
Not
yet.
yet. So this
Okay,
this is
got
just
it.
in testing right now. Basically, we'll launch this when once Parallel has their bonds live. So we figured there's no point launching it before then. We'll just do that whole integrated experience all at once.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Mhm.
Yeah. But the one product we did just launch this week, which is really cool, is called priming. So this is, I might need to change tabs here actually. Yeah, give me one moment. I'm going to change tabs because that one's working. So priming is our analytics platform for Parallel. Actually, we're going to be building this to support several different Web3 games. But
Nice. About to ask.
what what you're seeing here, we're starting with Parallel, and what you're seeing here is essentially a really powerful tool that combines the ability to see like card metadata and trading information, financial information regarding to like trading the cards, buying, selling, but also combines with gameplay data. And soon we'll get a feed of performance of cards in game and all of that. So you'll be able to see kind of side by side things like the price of a card versus its
Ah,
win rate.
fair. Yeah.
And you'll be able to kind of see, okay, so here's a 40 card deck. I'm going to import it into this tool and see how much it would cost to buy this 40 card deck, based on the current ask prices in secondary markets. So we've got a ton of different financial and gameplay and card metadata that you can filter and pivot things across. And it's really flexible, so you can add as many columns as you want, and even kind of like different comparisons. So if I want to compare it month to month versus quarter to quarter, I can see what the performance is there. Or if I want to kind of visualize that a little bit, still a few bugs in here, so that one's not loading. And then you can also go into each individual card, and there's pages dedicated to each individual card as well. So that's our tool called priming. That's live now as of this week. I think we launched it on Tuesday, and the website for that is priming.xyz or XYZ.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna be really useful.
Yes, for
Yeah.
sure. And yeah, it's a great tool for our players out there. Yeah, speaking of the game, we'll share Colin's game right here. while our community is so hyped. Skateboard says, "Holy, it's Kinto." Yeah, they are fangirling right now.
Okay, that's it. Here.
Like, someone is asking how to be you, Kinto, please.
How do we meet? I don't know how to answer that question, but yeah.
So Agent K is asking how to save the dashboard layout. Is there
So
a way?
that is that's a feature that should be coming very shortly. So right now you can't save it, but within a couple weeks you should be able to save and share dashboard layouts with others.
Yeah.
And I see you're also asking, can you set the columns to show price of cards across Echoes, Base, OpenSea? So currently it's supporting just the Alpha collection, but again, within a couple weeks, it should be supporting Echoes, Planetfall cards, Battle Pass cards. What else? Some avatars as well. And then in terms of secondary markets that it supports, it aggregates from all secondary markets. So while OpenSea is the main one, there are other ones we recognize. So it does aggregate from across secondary markets.
Nice. Kinto, I wanted to ask, usually in TCG, the problem is that when everyone learns the archetypes, 1, 2, 3, the current season, and I play only this. Have you seen this currently in the tournaments for Parallel? Like, have already the players figured out archetypes, or still too early?
Well, if it's in the ladder, for example, there's definitely it's been the same, but every time there's a balance change from the team, it usually, like for example, right now we have been seeing Augencore and
Yeah.
Markolian
And
Can I
as
ask you something?
the top.
When you mean the same, you mean the same deck?
Yeah, the same, basically, yeah, the same deck with the minimal changes, but the same strategy, for example.
I see, okay, yeah, thank you.
So, but now after the balance changes, it seems that there's a new, like Kathari is reviving, as you might say. I've been playing it and it's been amazing. So, but in the tournaments specifically, there's always, like, since we do different formats, there's always different decks going around with different strategies. In the end, it's similar always, but and some parallels have, like for example, Markolian. It's basically only one strategy, but with other decks like Earth and Shroud, it could vary. And it also depends on the format in tournaments. But in the ladder, it's the other. It's what I said regarding the balance changes. You will see the same thing over and over again. For example, now I'm seeing people playing the same Kathari deck that I'm playing. So yeah, it depends. It depends.
If you are a TCG player, you know that the problem is when you reach at the point that you learn the game after 6 months, a year, you start to get the grasp of the archetypes that work every season, the meta, as we say, right?
Yeah.
When you reach at that level, essentially, you make your choice which archetype you will play, and then you will focus on other things, and that's how it goes with the TCG's genre, right? Usually.
Yeah, it's like that. I think that TCEs are going are doing more balance changes always, like more frequently. I feel that I've seen that go on in Hearthstone. Parallel is also trying to do that. So yeah, because it will become the same thing in TCGs if you change a bit, like something. So I mean, if it becomes the same always, like the same decks, people usually start playing other formats or other modes, other game modes. I don't know if Parallel is gonna have like an auto battler mode with the cards. I'm not sure what's gonna happen with that. What I'm saying right now is just imaginary stuff, so don't take it
Down the
as
road.
or even not even a rumor. So, but that's what I've seen from
Yeah, but
other.
So yeah,
Kinto, you've been taking game modes into your own hands though a little bit too, huh? Like so with the tournaments that we hold, so we hold weekly tournaments at the DAO. So that's actually another great way to get involved. But so we've done a couple weeks ago. We did one tournament that was considered peasant format. So just some of the lower value cards that aren't going to put people out an arm and a leg to get them. And then the most recent one, or maybe it was a week ago, was the Highlander format. So only one copy of any given card.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
So, Skateboards is asking Quinto something. Can you see Quinto? Will Quinto be in the Web3 Summit?
are you coming over?
No. It's just that I think that is the one that's going.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that I think I'm not sure. I heard something
Yeah.
about it. No,
Yeah,
no.
it's just a DeFi TED, and then one of our friends from MetaGuild, his name is Eclipse. He'll be there as well.
Oh, okay, so yeah.
He's on one of our councils.
Awesome.
Perfect. I will search for an eclipse. Perfect.
Yes.
You're not supposed to look directly at them though.
Okay, I look like a shark. You won't know.
He will- So yeah, as you can see, Fallen is showcasing the game. So yeah, for Agent K here is asking Kinto if you would draft a core syllabus for getting better at parallel, how would you structure it? Stick with the one parallel first or go into card combos?
Well, as I said, I've been doing this week and last week daily videos with what I call the ultimate guide for a certain parallel, and I start going with the must have cards for that parallel, and I talk during the description of each card that I consider a must have card. I talk about the combos that you can do with each card, and then I go and do some gameplay with a deck I built. So and explain the different things you can do during the course of the game.
That's
So,
why
yeah.
he said that he makes better players. I can tell why.
Yes,
Yeah.
this is-
Educate us, yes.
I mean, yeah, that's if I'm open to recommendations also. Analysis of the whole card pool of each parallel. I've not done that since. I mean, I feel that some cards are just not. I talk about most have cards, and I also talk about notable cards that you might consider including, but I don't go through the whole card pool.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting. I like what I hear.
Aha.
You know, when you hear other gamers talk, you
Yes.
understand. Yeah.
Do you have any idea now which race are you gonna go for
Hey,
in parallel?
I will go for all of them.
All
to
of
be
them.
honest.
Of
Let's
course.
see what I
That's
like.
so like you. That is so like you. Would you recommend? What would you recommend, Kinto? Like
For
For
a
a
beginner.
newbie, like a
Yeah.
greenie.
What I recommend, and it's something that I was recommended by a great player once, is that you have to learn everything. You have to learn
I like it, yeah.
every parallel, so you can actually become better at the game, because
Counter,
that's
yes,
when
and
you know how
what-
to play against everything.
That's
So you can't be selective if you want to be good. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh, wise answer. Yes,
Nice,
wise
wise
answer.
choice, yes. Would anyone of you would like to challenge Kinto right now? I'm just wondering, maybe they wanted to set up a PvP
PvP.
on Kinto. Anyone? I think Agent K. I think I would like to see that Agent K versus Kinto.
By the way, Flap J, I wanted to ask, the winners from the tournaments are mostly from Paragon, or you see from other communities amazing players popping up?
YGG DC.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, our tournaments are open to anybody. So we've had winners from rivaling esports teams in parallel. We've got winners that we've never seen their names before. They're yeah. I mean, it's open to anybody, and we do a weekly. Thursday night Eastern time stream. So for Southeast Asia, it would be Friday morning. So we do a weekly stream of the semifinals and finals, hosted by Quinto, and watch those games live. But yeah, the tournaments are open to anybody. We've had up to I think 130 people sign up and play in the tournament so far. Which is it's great to see, especially with a game that's still in closed beta. So I think it just shows how much excitement there is for it and how much appetite there is for competitive play. I mean, obviously there are grinders and there are people that are going to play the ranked ladder and try to work their way up that and earn prime that way. There are also people that don't have the time to do that and just want to play in tournaments and try to earn winnings that way. So we're kind of making that option available every single week to anybody who wants to participate.
Yeah, and you earn a little crown and special tag in our Discord for being a tournament winner. so that's nice.
Nice. So let's do a small recap. Since someone, for someone that right now hopped in the stream,
Yeah.
guys, you can jump into Paragon's main website, Discord, and ask any questions, check anything that you wanna see, and of course start playing the game. Because
Yeah.
Parallel is gonna be here for the coming years.
Victory for Fallen right
Nice, Fallen.
there. Nice.
course-
Wow, silver.
You can check Quinto, sorry,
Yes.
YouTube,
Yes.
or do you stream on other platforms?
No, I just stream on Twitch. I'm actually streaming this in our channel.
Nice. Hello, guys.
Nice.
Say
yeah.
hello to the
Hi.
guys.
So for those who are like Jekka just hopped in, yeah, we are talking to the Paragons DAO, which are really not financial advice, but yeah, it's really pumping right now with regards to this guild. So you better check out Paragons. It's paragonsdao.com. They're coming up with a bunch of cool stuff. Right now it's for the game called Parallel, but of course soon enough they're gonna be adding more. And you can follow them on their Twitter. It's at paragonsdao. YGG is invested in Paragons now, of course.
That's the announcement of
Yes.
the
That's awesome. Love to hear it.
You don't want to miss something like this. This is you've heard it here on GameHunters. We always say do your own research, but we are bringing the data to you right now, right here.
And I see that Quinto has a lot of fan base.
Oh
here at
yeah,
YGG.
a lot of
Yeah. Shout out to Bibs.
Hi, Bibs. Quinto's in the house. Yes, yeah. If only he would, come over for the summit, we would get things signed by Quinto.
Prepare the autographs.
Yeah.
Just be some-
Celebrity.
Stacking them up,
in-
and I'm gonna be selling them.
Where are you guys streaming right now in Twitch?
We stream
I
in
understand
everywhere usually.
So yeah, right now, we're streaming on YGG's Twitch, YouTube, and Twitter.
Yes.
So Agent K wants to feed you balut when you come over here.
Oh yes.
You don't have to try it. Believe me.
Both of us have tried
Yes,
it.
as a
Both have tried
foreigner
it.
over here, believe me.
Yes. So yeah,
Could you tell us what balut is?
Feel free
it's
to tell them.
balut. Agent K, you started this. Balut is a delicacy. Can I say delicacy over here? It's a very strange delicacy over here. It's um
Yes, Agent K already said it on the chat.
You
abort. That's
you,
a
you
that's a
phrased it.
very nasty way of putting it, but yes.
Yeah, you phrased
Yeah.
it. You phrased it in a way I don't really want to try Agent K, but
You
the,
tell
it,
me
the way
about
you were describing it, amazing. I would have
Agent
tried it.
K. I was about to say, like how do you say it? It's not unfertilized.
Is there a nice way to say it?
I guess yeah, you would see Psyduck in inside the Psyduck.
Okay,
You would see.
I'm
Oh,
watching
what? Who's
pictures.
that Pokemon? It's
Looks
Psyduck.
Well, we'll have to make sure Ted DeFi Ted tries it when he arrives in Philippines.
We will record him. Okay,
Let's see.
challenge of the day.
Yes.
It makes your knee stronger.
So, question.
Yes.
So, Kinto, if someone wants to talk to you, where is the easiest place for that to happen? In one of your streams or somewhere else?
Discord.
in one of the streams, and yeah, in Discord, you can contact me 0x Quinto,
Mm-hmm.
and
Perfect.
Yeah.
I'm always available.
Perfect.
Where to stalk Quinto? Guys, this is becoming darker than what we expect.
Yeah.
Well, he eats lunch at
Oh,
this place in town. I was like,
Nice.
Nice one, nice one. So yeah. So again, guys, do not forget to follow Paragon's DAO.
Mhm.
Yeah, for sure you would see some Kinto content over there. So it's a nice way of stalking if you really like to stalk.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
don't forget to just bookmark paragonsdao.com right now. So we would be all in time for the minting of the pass.
Mhm.
Not financial advice, but it would really be an awesome start.
As we say,
Yeah.
at least this year,
Mm.
we don't say anymore invest. It's more the game.
The
You play
game,
and you forget
yeah.
the earning and etc. side of
Mhm.
things, right? At least
Yes.
that happened for me the last 6 months. I
Mhm.
forget
With all the
about
the fantastic games right
exactly,
now.
and I think
Yeah.
the parallel is something like that.
Yes. So yeah, better check out Parallel. It's www.parallel.life. And of course, this game has their own Twitter. Yes, the official one is at Parallel TCG. You've seen how awesome the game is, and they are building in parallel, like what Agent K told us last time. They are building a lot of stuff as well, not just the TCG, but the TCG itself is
Yeah.
yeah.
I want to ask one last question
Yes.
to Flap J. For someone that wants to rent a lot of cards, is he gonna be able to rent 40 cards?
At the same time.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Oh.
That's the idea. Yeah, we don't want to discriminate between somebody that has cards and somebody that doesn't have cards. So we our treasury
Your XP,
is
your Paragon's XP. That's what you need to have.
yes, exactly. But even if you don't win games, you'll still get a recharge of XP to be able to spend on cards. So it's basically I think it'll tie in nicely to the bronze, silver, gold, platinum, master rankings and parallel. Like probably somebody that's performing at a low bronze level is not going to get access to all the great legendary cards, but they'll still be able to rent the cheaper like common, uncommon cards, those sort of things that will help them be able to perform within that bracket and move up that bracket. So and then as you kind of improve and progress, then you'll get access to better stuff and be able to kind of continue moving up the ranks. So yeah, that we want to make sure anybody can lend 40 cards. We currently have the amount of cards to support something like 500 or 600 concurrent players. So and we're going to keep building that.
Nice.
Mhm.
Hi, Nicola. Okay, because
Nicola.
yeah, for me at least, I would like to rent a full set of 40 cards to see
Ooh.
how it feels.
Yeah.
You know, the sensation.
Yeah, but you need to have XP. Paragon XP.
Because I thought that Happy J is gonna say in the beginning we will start with one. The more you play, you will get two, three, etc.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
we are really
exactly.
looking forward to mint that pass
Yep.
right
Yeah, and
now.
it'll be free to mint. So there's no barriers to entry. So yeah, exactly. And
Any leak
per,
when's this gonna be?
Any
It's
leaks
just
that it's
between us.
possible to share with us?
likely no sooner than January.
What a perfect Christmas gift for everyone out there. So yeah, Agent K says looking forward to Paragon system along with Parallel's in-game system. Paragon guild system, any news?
Yeah.
So yeah,
Time to time.
the Gilder system that'll be and just to give a little bit of context, we built a whole series of smart contracts that enable this player management system that we've developed, this reputation-based player management system we've developed to be used by anybody. So that's what we're calling our Gilder system. So not just for our guild, but any guilds that want to play for any sort of on-chain games that allow for lending of cards. We'll make that a product available to anybody who wants to kind of build their own reputation-based guild.
If I lose my Paragon pass to a bot, I will give you a call, Flap J. No, but I can tell you.
It's gonna be swarmed. I can
Yeah.
really feel it, you know. So yeah.
Yeah. So that'll follow what we do for Parallel. So it'll be a little bit further down the track, but we're basically using Parallel as the opportunity to battle test that how we built that before we release it for other games.
Nice and a very awesome way to break it in, you know.
Yeah.
Parallel. Yes. Yeah.
So, Quinto, sorry, do you wanna share anything else with us?
Yeah. We will be, as Flap has been telling you, all these new products that we will have. I will also be featuring them in the stream and using them for people understand how to go through them. So I will be your guide through the Paragon style world, I must say, and also through Parallel's gaming ecosystem.
Nice,
Nice.
nice.
So yeah, yeah, we are at the top of the hour. Sadly, we wouldn't see the face-off between Fallen and Quinto, or Quinto versus Agent K. So yeah, last question from Agent K here. How have you been dealing with your newfound fame and celebrity? He's gonna launch his own merch.
I mean, I, I don't think I don't know if it's fame or what. I really enjoy doing what I do. It's been my dream to actually be a streamer and do and play. That's what I love. So yeah, I'm happy with that.
Yay!
Very nice.
Mhm.
Like a random question
Uh-huh.
out of curiosity. On Hearthstone, you were on the US servers.
Yes.
Okay, I was in the Europe. That's why
You
I,
didn't face him.
I would know his name probably in the leaderboard if I have seen it.
Uh-huh.
I've never been like a top like I've never been like top 500 or top 100 in the leaderboards, but I've always been a legend player. So yeah, it's not like I'm famous in Hearthstone.
It's fine. You will be famous in parallel from what it seems.
He is already.
Even better.
Yeah, he has a bunch of fangirls here.
Yeah.
When you were asking, like, since you brought up Hearthstone, when you asked a while ago, like, what's your fave Web 2 TCG game?
Yeah.
The game that popped to my mind is Super Trumps. Is that qualified?
Super what?
Super Trumps.
What is that?
Oh, it's so old. The card game, like the actual card game. Super
Ah, okay. I was thinking about when
Only
the-
Agent K knows. Okay, thank you, Agent K. Yes. Hope he doesn't know about it. So,
maybe you say actual TCG. I would think Magic the Gathering. Actual
yes,
cards.
yeah. But back then we have this. I remember, different types of.
Yeah.
So yes, yeah, guys, it's been such a fun night. So yeah, again, um, check out Parallel. Their website is parallel.live. Their official Twitter is at ParallelTCG. And of course, Paragons DAO, paragonsdao.com. And their Twitter is at Paragons DAO. Thank you so much, Kinto and
Yes, thank you very much.
Flap J. Wow.
Thank you for having us.
Thank
A
you.
lot of
Thank
fun.
you. Yeah.
Thank you. Of course,
It was
follow
nice.
And I love my new name, Flap J.
Flap J.
Okay. Yeah, it was nice.
Like a rapper. And Fallen Corpses. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, happy to join and have fun at the Web3 Summit for me.
Yes, yeah. Speaking of which, yes, yeah. Thank you again, guys, for joining us. And before we go, yes, do check out YGG's pages. Our Gap season 5 is coming very, very soon. So check out yieldguild.io. Our Discord is discord.gg/YGG. And our Twitter at yieldguild. And before we go, we're gonna leave you with our teaser trailer for the upcoming Web3 Games Summit over here at Manila from November 18. That's tomorrow. Our hackathon will start 18 to 25. So yeah, if you don't have tickets yet, out. And we'll see you again next week.
And have a nice weekend, of course.
Yes. Oh yeah, by the way, shout out to One Turn Tilt, Agent K,
Yes.
Skateboards, and the rest of the guys. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
Happy
Thank you.
weekend.
Thank you, guys.
Discover the future of gaming this November. Hear from over 90 speakers across the globe. Check out the newest Web3 games. Over 300 esports athletes and meet your future developers. The future of gaming is here. Don't get left behind.